It's time, ladies and gents, unboxing slash first impression. I got a box here with a whole bunch of new fragrances. We've got new from YSL, we've got new from Creed, a lot of goodies to share with you, my thoughts, my impressions. So if you guys love these, get a cup of coffee, get comfortable. Let's get into it. So we're gonna start off things here with the first one, which is the newest from 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Supposedly it's a limited edition, so get it before it's gone if you want to get it. It says limited edition, who the hell knows? And it's bottled marine. So the continuation of the infinite, flankers of 𝗏𝗏𝗏 bottles. So marine, from what I've heard, it's going to be, some people that have tried it and shared it with me, it's going to be a heavy infused aquatic type of 𝗏𝗏𝗏 bottle. The bottle looks really cool. I love it. It's got this real nice frost to it. It's got the bluish tinge to it. Metal cap. Let's see what this one here is all about. Get my test strip here. Let me know in the comments as you guys are watching this, as I talk about these fragrances, if you tried it, what are your thoughts on it? You can share with everyone to help everyone as well with your feedback. So 𝗏𝗏𝗏 bottled marine. Sprays are nice. Okay, so it definitely has the OG vibe here from 𝗏𝗏𝗏 bottled, which is very nice, ambery, that sweet apple up top, maybe some cinnamon, but again, it has this nice blue / aquatic ozonic tinge to the fragrance, which is actually great for summer, for spring, hot, tropical, warm weather. If you live somewhere where the country is really hot, this is gonna be a great one. But I also detect some tonka in the base and perhaps some ambroxan that adds this sweetness vibe and a lot of playfulness and likability to this scent. I think it's gonna be a hit. It's nothing like, wow, this is something unique and very exclusive. Nothing like that. It's one of those, been there, done that. Nothing exclusive here, nothing crazy unique. It is a pleasant scent. And for that, I'll give this a 6.5 out of 10. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it smells good. Keep in mind, guys, all grades here, ratings, are just in the first impression standpoint. I haven't worn this fragrances, so I don't know development, longevity, none of that. Just keep that as a little warning for you guys. And looking at the notes here, apple and mint up top, like I said, cinnamon, clary sage, patchouli, and cashmere wood. Definitely ambroxan and definitely a little tinge of tonka. Next up, Bad Boy from Carolina Herrera, Cobalt. Now this one here, I didn't hear much about it all, not much buzz going on, other than the fact that this is going to be, again, more of like a bluish, ozonic type of a flanker. The only thing I've heard it in the grapevine is that this fragrance is perhaps Carolina Herrera's version of 𝗏𝗏 𝗏 Invictus Aqua. Everyone needs to have one of those in their collection, and this perhaps their version of that. So the bottle's pretty cool. The base is metal, solid metal. It's got this bluish gradient from lighter to dark. Sprays are very beastly on these. So exactly, guys, minty, fruity, sweet, almost bubblegummy, pleasant, playful. I definitely get a ton of ambroxan here. Maybe a little bit of a tonk again, sweetness. It is very, very similar to 𝗏𝗏 𝗏 Invictus Aqua, which is not a bad thing because that has been discontinued, reformulated, re-released in 2018, and it's not as good as it used to be. So this perhaps a very good alternative to that fragrance. If it's long lasting, if it's great for compliments, just like Aqua 2016 was, this is a winner. From a first impression, guys, giving this a 7 out of 10. It smells really good. Very playful, youthful. I think young demographics will love this stuff. One thing to keep in mind here that I want to bring to your attention upon, waiting a few minutes and looking at the notes, there is a very understated plum / cherry vibe here that is not the same with 𝗏𝗏 𝗏 Invictus Aqua, which makes this different, which is a good thing. But again, very similar to that fragrance. Next up, we have Valentino Uomo, born in Roma, but the newest one, Coral Fantasy. There is a female version of this fragrance. This is the masculine version of it. Let's see what this one is all about. So the bottle looks pretty cool. I do love it. The juice has this like pinkish rose kind of a feel to it. Leather strip here with the Valentino name. Here's the cap. Let's look at the sprayers. I think Valentinos have good sprayers. Pretty good. I haven't really tried a Valentino fragrance in quite a while. Over the past couple of years, I haven't been pleased with their new releases. They have discontinued a lot of the greats that I liked from the original Uomo line. So let's see what Coral Fantasy is all about. Okay, this is going to be heavy, sweet, almost syrupy, sickly sweet up top. Very youthful, very playful. One of those clubbing type of scents. I get maybe like a tuberose / coconut figgy kind of a vibe here. It's very creamy, it's very appealing. It's not bad, but it's very sweet. And I go as far as saying, even though this is considered a masculine release, this is very borderline unisex, androgynous. I think anyone can pull this off, a man or a woman, a guy or a gal, whatever you want to call yourself or identify yourself with. You can wear this and you're gonna smell great because it smells good. It's creamy, it's sweet, it's appealing, it's youthful, it's playful, but it's gonna be kind of like a 1 million kind of a vibe here. You know, the bubble gum, the sweetness, the tonka, the rosy vibe. Perhaps there's rose here. There's definitely a floral, you know, tuberose, rose kind of a vibe. Not bad. From first impression, I'm giving this a 7 out of 10. It's good, it's got potential. Perhaps on skin, it's gonna be even better. Next up, the flanker to Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, the never-ending flankers. It's like a summer thing. I'm thinking it's going to be a limited edition. This is Italian Love. Last year we had Forever, which I wasn't a big fan. I thought, even though the grapefruit was good, it was a little too sharp for my taste, and there's something about it that didn't agree with my body chemistry. Again, to each its own. Fragrances are subjective, so you need to find what works with your skin, of course. My take is my take. This is Italian Love, blue, white cap, looks nice, nothing crazy. One bottle, you've seen one, you've seen them all. Sprays are nice. This is very subtle. This is like the different spectrum of the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blues. This is going to be very subtle, very soft, understated quality about it. I get like an iris vibe here, like a floral iris, but very sweet, not very sweet. Let me strike that reverse. Subtly sweetness here, semi-sweet, semi-powdery vibe, definitely floral. The citruses are present, but they're not as sharp, not as astringent as that grapefruit from last year. Definitely androgynous. I think a gal could pull this off as well. And again, it's gonna be, there's a little sharpness here that is rather bitter than sweet and fruity like that grapefruit from last year. Definitely a greener version of this fragrance, even though the bottle and the juice is blue. The ozonic / green notes / vetiver and the violet leaf here will give this the powdery and bitterness that I'm talking about. It's nice, not my kind of taste, not my favorite. I'm giving this a 6.5 out of 10 just on the first impression. I want to let you guys know that you can try all these fragrances that I'm talking about right now and thousands of indie designer, new releases, you know, vintage stuff, tremendous selection of fragrances at perfume.com. Details below, there's a code going on, enjoy. And also, if you are part of the Perfume crew, not only you get perks, extra savings, free bottle giveaways every month, but you get a cross promotion savings every month from FragranceBuy.ca. You don't have to wait for me to talk about it. You don't have to wait for anyone to talk about, for that matter. You're gonna get it straight into your email, all the savings, all the perks every single month. It's a great, you know, little perk. It's a great little combination of savings and sales that you guys can enjoy. All details below, guys. Don't miss out. All right, we're gonna crack the newest from YSL, L'Homme. Now another flanker, Eau de Parfum. Last year, this one made a tremendous statement in the fragrance world. People love that fragrance, but it was discontinued. Now it's already fetching huge amounts of money out there, $100, $200 a bottle. Crazy stuff. La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electrique, which was very similar to the original, you know, La Nuit de l'Homme, and it had the performance, so people love that one. This one here, I'm quite curious about. I love the notes. We're talking about lavender, cardamom, and also cognac. So I'm very excited about this one. I hope it doesn't disappoint. So let's see what this one is all about. All right, the moment of truth, guys. Let's go. Okay, so this one here, not as playful as other L'Hommes of this particular, you know, line of fragrances. I love the lavender here. I think I said this before and I'm gonna say it again. I think brands are really looking into chypres and fougères with a modern twist. And I think this is exactly what this is. It has the lavender, it has some sweet undertones, which are nice, which makes it playful and very appealing. And the booziness from the cognac is definitely here, but it's not overly done. It's subtle, but definitely the booziness adds this nice modern twist to the fragrance and make it very modern and very appealing. I'm really digging this one, guys. I think there's also a little lipsticky vibe here. I don't know if there's orris, butter here, or iris, but there's definitely a little bit, a tinge of a lipsticky vibe here. Perhaps even a little bit of a powder feel to this fragrance, but I like it. On smell alone, this is going to be an 8 out of 10. Good stuff here, and I think people are gonna dig this one. Last but not least, guys, the newest from Creed. Whenever Creed puts something out, it gets a lot of limelight. People talk about it. You know, there's a book out there. I don't know if you guys checked out that book from 𝗵𝗿𝗏, which is the Ghost Perfumer. Highly suggest you guys checking that book out because it talks about the actual noses behind Creed creations. Great reading. Today we're gonna talk about Windflowers, the new one. This is a female release, but I don't know if I could wear it. I'm gonna tell you right now. As you know, with Creeds, there's no cellophane. These are just, you know, the cardboard boxes that we all come to, you know from Creed. The bottles are actually pretty nice. And this one here is no exception. It looks absolutely fantastic. It has a little bow here. It's all glass, heavy glass. The Creed crest is encrypted into the glass. Really nice. I love it. I mean, as far as class and beauty, these have as far as the presentation goes. Now, ladies, let me tell you, if this is something you should look to, ask your significant other to give it to you as a present. Let's go. Beastly sprayers. Okay, this is a nice fruity floral slash embery kind of a fragrance, but it has a very distinct combination of florals here. I'm definitely getting jasmine. There's a lot of different florals here. It's gonna have a little bit of a sweetness with a fruity touch, but it's gonna have somewhat of a bitterness to it. So you must really enjoy floral, almost animalistic. I don't know if there's ylang ylang or narcissus. There's something here that's adding this animalistic bitter touch to the scent. So again, a floral bomb. I like it. I don't love it for my particular taste, but I think on the lady, well dressed, if you're looking for a nice floral fragrance to make a statement, this is definitely a statement making scent. Like it, don't love it. On the first impression, 7.5 out of 10. I think there are other Creed floral scents that I would rather smell on my wife or on the lady than this one, but not bad if you're big in florals. All right, looking at the notes, guys, there's going to be a bunch of florals here, but I'm gonna tell you, this is a jasmine bomb. It's very indolic, it's animalistic, it's got the heavy facet of jasmine profile. So you must really love jasmine. If you love jasmine, you're gonna like this one. There's a peach, fruity note here, but it's subtle, the iris is subtle, everything else is very subtle. It's a very predominant jasmine bomb. Simple as that. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy this first impression. As always, we do it for you guys every month, let you guys know what's trending, what's hot, what's not. So let me know in the comments what other fragrances that you guys are hearing out there that you'd like me to talk about it here on the channel. Drop it below. What 2022 fragrances you guys tried so far that you absolutely loved. As always, guys, show me your support, like, subscribe, and touch the bell so you get these videos straight into your feed. Choose your fragrances well and enjoy them. I'll see you guys right back here with another video quite soon. Take care.